Let's switch the streaming on. Okay, we are on streaming now. So, was it funny?
Yes.
You see, that's what I would do, you know, if I were online and if I had, you know, just explained the verb to have. Something like this, you know, not only grammar, you know.
It's only grammar, and they never talk each other, never. It's really, really sad, because they have to talk each other in the group. I think is very useful.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I know it's very useful to talk to each other. Talk to him, talk to each other.
Talk to each other.
Yes, yes. You know what I can do for you? I have a lot of lessons prepared with the explanations and exercises, and maybe it's a little bit, okay, it's not like having someone to tell you the things, but maybe it's a little bit more funnier to listen to the lessons and do the exercises if you want to. For example, let's go on, what's this? Let's go on YouTube. Come on. Oh no, you know what I can do? I can take it from here. To give an example, if somebody wants, I can send you these are a few lessons. For example, okay, personal pronouns, it's very easy, but it's just to give you an idea of how it works, per darvi un'idea di come funzionano le lezioni. I had prepared a number of videos and exercises on many, you know, aspects of English for the people who, for some reason, couldn't be in class on that day. So, why doesn't he? So, for example, personal pronouns.
Buongiorno e benvenuti. Good morning and welcome. Oggi parleremo dei pronomi personali. I pronomi personali, che parolona! Non vi preoccupate, sono parole molto comuni. In italiano sarebbero io, tu, egli, noi, voi, essi, quindi parole che si usano tutti i giorni. Si chiamano pronomi perché stanno per il nome, al posto del nome. Per esempio, invece di dire Antonio va a scuola, si può dire lui va a scuola. Lui è il pronome personale. Ma come si dicono in inglese? Andiamo a scoprirlo. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. I vuol dire io, you, tu, he vuol dire lui oppure egli, she vuol dire lei oppure ella, it vuol dire esso o essa,
ok?
We vuol dire noi, you, voi, they, loro oppure essi, esse. Ma guardiamoli uno alla volta. I, che vuol dire io, notate la pronuncia, è molto importante memorizzare la pronuncia in inglese. I. È una I sempre maiuscola, non si può fare il minuscolo, è sempre maiuscola. You, che vuol dire tu, you, come se la O non ci fosse. Succede spesso in inglese che alcune lettere non si pronunciano. In questo caso la O non si sente. You, che vuol dire tu. He, La H invece in inglese si pronuncia, è un suono H, quindi he. Poi, che vuol dire lui, chiaramente. She. La SH, questa combinazione, è un suono sh, quindi she, che vuol dire lei. It. It è molto interessante perché in inglese c'è il maschile, he per gli uomini, il femminile, she per le donne, e poi per tutti gli oggetti, eccetera, loro giustamente dicono, ma scusa, non sono né maschi né femmine, e quindi usano il neutro. It è il neutro, quindi it per gli oggetti, esso, essa. Poi abbiamo we, che vuol dire noi, we. La W in inglese si legge sempre U, we. You, sempre you. Attenzione, you è esattamente lo stesso you di tu, quindi tu e voi sono uguali. E questo è molto interessante perché dicono che gli inglesi danno sempre del tu. In realtà non darebbero del tu, darebbero del voi. Anche noi una volta si usava dare del voi, si diceva voi signora Laura cosa ne pensate? Adesso invece si dà del lei come forma di gentilezza, di cortesia. Gli inglesi hanno mantenuto il voi, peccato che il voi e il tu siano diventati uguali, per cui se vi fa più comodo pensare così, pensate che danno sempre del tu. In realtà darebbero del voi, però tu e voi sono uguali. Quindi in ogni caso non c'è la forma gentile di lei signora Francesca, cosa ne dice, eccetera, eccetera. Poi c'è they, questo suono TH si pronuncia the, mettendo la lingua davanti ai denti superiori. They, che vuol dire loro.
Wonderful.
Bene, ripetiamoli un'ultima volta. Ripeti dopo di me. I. Non è che ho sentito molto, È molto importante ripetere a voce alta, perché a volte quando si parla una lingua straniera, magari le cose a mente si sanno, ma non vengono fuori. Questo blocco è molto più facilmente superabile se si è abituati già a parlare a voce alta. Quindi ripeti dopo di me, a voce bella alta. I. You.
And so on and so on.
He.
To give you an idea. And then
She.
Nice.
And then there are the exercises related to it.
Yes, wonderful.
So this is with learning up. So oh, this is a millionaire. I want to become a millionaire. 5,000. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. 50,000. Ta-da. 250,000. Ta-da. 1 million. Shall I press this one? No. Do you want 1 million? 1 million euros. Ta-da!
You're fantastic, Maria Pia. No, non c'è paragone, non so come si fa a dirlo, però in inglese.
There's no comparison. Anyway.
Nothing compared with you. Like the Signor Connor, the song.
Anyway, this was the first lesson, so it's partly in Italian because it was supposed to be, for Italian-speaking people learning English. So then there's the verb to be, what, possessive adjectives, countries, nationalities, and so on and so on and so on. If you want to, I can send you all this.
Thanks.
Your husband can use it, or maybe it can be useful for your children as well, because there are funny exercises on, various things to get.
Really fantastic. Thanks.
So, yes. Yes, I'll send all this to you very willingly. No problems at all.
Thank you very much.
No problems.
Because
But
I want he started to love English.
yes,
and hate.
that's the
I'm
most
very sad because he started hating English. I don't want he hates English.
Yes, you know, getting to love something, to like something is the most important thing, because if you love something, what you don't learn because no time or whatever now, you will learn later on, because if you like it, you'll maybe look it up on the dictionary by yourself, start another course. If you come to hate something, you will never ever learn.
Yes, you're right.
And that's very sad. So that's what I told you at the beginning. Don't you worry how much you teach your children, how many words, how many grammar rules, how many, it doesn't matter. Keep up their enthusiasm. This is the most important thing. All the rest will come. Non ha importanza quante parole insegnate, quante forme verbali, mantenete l'entusiasmo per l'inglese, tutto il resto poi arriverà. Se non arriva adesso perché c'è poco tempo, arriverà in futuro, non vi preoccupate. La cosa più importante è mantenere l'entusiasmo dei bambini per l'inglese, perché se loro mantengono l'entusiasmo poi imparano in altri modi, non c'è mica solo la scuola, voglio dire, magari maybe they find an English boy and they go there and start to talk to him, or maybe they happen to watch a program on television in English and they listen to it or watch it, or you know. But if they hate English, a boy speaking English, oh, I don't want to have nothing to do with him. A program on television in English, oh, awful, let's change channel, you know, and they will never learn. So don't you worry how much you do, but
if they don't understand, they feel stupid. They can think they never can do something, and it is not.
It's not true. It's not true. Yes. We all started from zero, even with our language. So it's like a mother telling the child, I can't understand you because he said baba instead of aqua. It doesn't work like that. Said baba, baba, oh, aqua. You know how many times a mother repeats the same word to the child before he learns it? That's the same. It's a question of time. It's only a matter of time. And they will learn. So keep telling them, good, I understood you. And repeat the correct word with the correct, you know, pronunciation. But don't make them feel stupid, because this is very, how can I say, discouraging, very discouraging. So,
excuse me, Maria Pia,
to ask something, if I
yes.
can. If in your experience you had one children or two children that had child, yes, one child or
a couple of children, yes,
that has have a problem with English. For example, I have a child in the 3rd class of primary school that all the time that he see me, he said, oh no, English time, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. English is not useful. It does. I don't like it. And he is the only one because.
You know what I would do? Do you know what I would do if I were you?
Yes.
I would show him how much I like him. Something like, hi Roberto, my favorite child. Or, hi Roberto, I've got a sweet for you today, or something like that, so that he feels particularly accepted and appreciated. Whenever he does something right, good, well done, see, you're good at English. See, you're good at English. You're doing very well. Congratulations. Of course, be careful not to disappoint the others, but, you know, encourage him particularly and keep telling him how good he is and how he's doing well in English. Because if he realizes he's doing well in English, he, you know, gets enthusiastic about it. I don't know if you ever happened to notice that when you're doing well in a field, you are more motivated to continue on that field because it comes out nice, and you know, I don't know, a certain job comes out nice. So wow, I'm good at this. You know, you get very how can I say, motivated to continue on that field. So if I were you, I would keep saying, fantastic, Roberto, you're good at English.
Thank you, it's a good advice. I will try it because I'm desperate really with this child, so I will try everything.
And never make him feel stupid, never. Even if he is a little bit behind the others.
No,
you know.
yes, it's happening. That happened because we have a special English lesson with a teacher, English teacher from England. So it's a project from the school, from all the school. And most part of the children are enthusiastic. I can say enthusiastic.
Yes, enthusiastic.
But with him is very difficult because all the time he feels insecure, and I try to stay with him and near him, but
that's what I told you. That's what I told you. There is a reason why the government or whatever it was decided that English had to be taught by the teacher by the maestra of the class and not by somebody else coming from outside. I mean, there are plenty of teachers like me graduated in English, which for sure know English better than a normal maestra, because of course it's my field, you know, but at that age, it's more important the relationship with the child than the knowledge of the language.
It's so true, really. I saw it this month also with another children that said, I want to do English with my teacher. I don't want to do English with the strange teacher. And I was...
Exactly.
Even if I'm not so, I mean, I try to do my best, but I'm not so good. So
of course you're not mother tongue and you're not graduated in English, but you are their teacher. You are that class's teacher. It's like, I don't know, a mother not particularly good, but for that child, his or her mother is the best mother possible. Yes. So it's very important, you know, and they're still small. That's why they decided that the maestre elementary had to teach English and not somebody else. I don't know why. Nowadays, they all tend to say mother tongue or mother tongue is perfect for adults. Or
excuse me, Maria Pia.
Sometimes.
Can I?
Not always.
Sometimes. Or in other occasions, or together with.
Yes.
But they cannot be a substitution for the class teacher, primary class teacher, because you know the relationship you have with the children is unique. Sorry, Rita. Yeah, sorry.
Yes, no, I want to say two things. The first is for you, because I heard a lot of time you used to say, well done indeed, welcome indeed. I don't know what is this indeed. What
indeed,
it means.
veramente, davvero, davvero,
okay.
veramente.
Okay, thank you. And the other things is for Selene, because last year we had a mother tongue, an American mother tongue, and she tried to teach English to all the children, and it was very, very difficult. Because the most part of children doesn't like this way to learn. And fortunately, the school finished, and this year I start again to learn English. And there was a child, Sabrina knows him because she's in my school, and he doesn't study English. He doesn't like it. And last week, for the first time, we try to sing song. We do everything you teach us. And for the first time, this child told me, I like English a lot. And this for me, this was the best thing I've ever heard, because I say it's not important that I don't have a good pronunciation, I'm not a mother tongue, but they enjoy themselves. We play, we sing, we dance, we do a lot of things, and I like to do it. And this is a great success for me.
Yes, yes, that's what I told you. If they like something, they will learn it.
Yes.
With or without you. If they hate something, they will never learn it. And you can do whatever you want, but it will always be something, compulsory they have to do and they hate doing. So that's what I told you since the beginning. Keep up the enthusiasm. All the rest will come. Yes, to teach, taught. Taught is the past tense. So I taught them, English or whatever. Yes. And most children, già vuol dire la maggior parte dei bambini, most children are happy, oppure the great part of the children. But most children già vuol dire la maggior parte di. Most vuol dire la maggior parte di. Ok? Indeed, davvero. Anche thank you, l'ho scritto sbagliato. Thank you very much indeed. Tante grazie davvero. Grazie davvero. Indeed. Davvero. Right. Okay. So, other questions?
But excuse me. But we can use indeed, for example, in Italian, when I say I'm thirsty, and you can say davvero, I can say the same in English.
No,
indeed.
that's really.
Okay.
That becomes really. I'm so thirsty. Really?
Okay.
Really? When you kind of can't believe something. Quando in qualche modo non c'è davvero? Really?
Okay.
Really? Okay. Right. Yes, we can go on with English if you want to, or we can move to what I had prepared for the next 15 days. Se volete andiamo avanti con l'inglese, oppure se volete diamo un'occhiata a quello che avevo preparato per i prossimi 15 giorni di insegnamento. Ditemi voi, io faccio quello che volete voi. No
For
problem.
me it's the same. I'm trying to, come si dice? Voglio fare dialoghi su Giulietta e Romeo. Sto facendo i dialoghi.
Yes. Did we do it together? Ma l'abbiamo fatto insieme, Giulietta e Romeo?
Yes, but I want
okay.
2 or 3 children together. They have to say something.
To say something. I love love you, Juliet. I love you.
Oh, yes.
I hate you, Capulets. I hate you, Montags. Yes, yes, it's funny. But for the nearest future, per il prossimo futuro, I had prepared, oh no, it was this one. I had prepared a couple of things. Actually, 3 different topics. 3 different topics. 3 cose diverse. On March the 8th, it's the International Women's Day. È la giornata della donna o delle donne. And you can take advantage of it to tell your children how important respect is, how important it is to respect everyone, and you know, including women, of course. And I have prepared a couple of possible handcrafts for you to do. Possibility number 1, a heart with a painted mimosa inside. You make a heart like you did for Valentine's Day. Very easy. You take a piece of paper, fold it. Your children can do it. Fold it, you cut out half a heart. You start from a corner, go up, and then you make a bending, a curve, and go down again for a little bit. And this is a heart. If you make one with a red cardboard and another one with a white paper, and then you click them together, you can make a heart with a sheet of paper inside. And then in the sheet of paper, they can simply draw some lines pretending they are the branches. Can you see? Pretending they are the branches of a plant. And then you can take some yellow paint, and with their fingertip, they can take, okay, this is already dry because I used it yesterday. So let's put some more. With their fingerprints, they can simply, sorry, you know, print their fingertips to make the mimosa flowers. And that's what comes out. I did it yesterday. You know, a heart with mimosa flowers inside. And this is a good, you know, a nice little present, for example, from the boys to the girls, or to their mothers, or to whoever they want to a woman. If you want to
do the little balls of, I don't know in English, carta crespa, how do you say?
Yes.
A little stripes,
exactly.
and do this thing with the fingers, because the little children need to do this thing with fingers. Exactly. And so we can do a lot of little balls in a bowl, and then stick on in a second moment.
Glue them, yes, glue them. That's what I suggested you to do here, for example.
Yes, okay.
Print one of the templates below, this one or whatever. You, of course, you can make them larger, have them color the figure, and then here they can make the mimosa by gluing small, okay, these are small balls, paper balls made with thin paper. Queste sono le palline di carta fatte appunto con la carta sottile che dice, and glued, incollate. Yes, so that's another possibility. Okay, and I've put here for you some pictures. They can color, and then they can, of course, make with the green color the branches of the mimosa plant, and with the small paper balls the flowers, or with their fingertips the flowers as well. It's also funny with the fingertips. È divertente anche coi colori. Of course, all the images can be enlarged as much as you want. As usual, you click on them and then draw the corners. Okay, don't you forget, you can make them as large as you want to. Right. Then possibility number 3, a heart made with a small paper ball mimosa. Take some thin yellow paper and have the children wrap it into small balls. Then glue the balls in a heart shape on a cardboard. Ok? Prendete della carta sottile gialla, fatela tagliare a pezzetti e arricciare ai bambini e poi incollare a forma di cuore. Or number 4, heart with hand and fingerprint mimosa. You cut out a heart shape, and then they can print their hands in green color, which looks like the mimosa plant, and then with their fingertips make the mimosa flowers in yellow. So they're very, very easy to do, and half an hour, but they're funny, and they can be a nice little present. A 8-shaped mimosa plant, una pianta di mimosa a forma di 8.
Bellissimo.
It's very nice because it stands. È carino perché sta in piedi, and it's very, very easy to do. You need a little cardboard though, or something. Yes, I have prepared the design for you to cut out, but it's very easy. You take a cardboard, cut out a part at the bottom, then you cut out the 8 shape, well, you're supposed to make it bigger though. Bisognerebbe farla più grande però per fare quel lavoro lì. Comunque vabbè, to give you an idea, per darvi un'idea. And then this bottom part is folded and clipped. Okay, no more. So it stands. And then on it, you can draw the mimosa plant. If you do it with a green cardboard, I didn't have a green one, but anyway, and the small mimosa, paper mimosa, See the small paper balls glued on the green number. It's nice, isn't it? You can write Festa della Donna, Giornata della Donna, or whatever, and that's also nice, in my opinion. That's an idea. Of course, you can choose what you prefer.
I'll do it, of course. I
Yeah.
like it very much. Mhm.
It's very easy. You simply have to cut, the bottom part, not completely, and then fold it and stick it together.
I never saw a thing like this. It's really easy and a great effect. It seems more than this, and it's very easy at the end.
It's very easy.
Fantastic.
And
really good idea.
And to help you, I've also, if you want to print the 8th number, I've also prepared the 8th number with the writing Women's Day,
Thank you Thank you very much.
But it's an idea.
Yes.
Really.
Because everything seems simple, but when I make something,
believe me, if I can do it, you can, because I'm very bad in this kind of things. So, as a matter of fact, when you asked me some crafts to do in the classroom, I thought, oh my God, poor me. So if I can do it, anybody can do it, even small children, believe me. And better than I do. E meglio come li faccio io. Quindi. And then, you know what? It's a funny thing to do together. It comes out as it comes out, who cares? Poi è divertente farlo insieme, quello che viene fuori. It's even more, how can I say, even better for the children if they can make something which looks nicer than their teacher, teacher's correspondent, You see, my work is nicer than yours. You can say, wow, your work is much nicer than mine. Wow, il tuo lavoretto è molto più bello del mio. They feel so gratified, so happy. To be able to do something better than their teacher. Si sentono così gratificati, così contenti di fare qualcosa meglio ancora della loro insegnante, che come a volte succede, con me succede continuamente. Okay, another possibility, a mimosa on a paper plate frame. You take one of those it's not a real paper plate, non è veramente un piatto, è uno di quelli che si usano tipo da mettere... È un
centrino.
Sotto torta.
Sotto torta, esatto, da mettere sotto le torte, queste cose qui. Okay, but you can find them easily everywhere, or you can simply cut out.
In the Chinese shops, you can buy for nothing.
For nothing, yes, exactly. And then you can maybe color the border. And in the center, again, as Lorella rightly said, some small paper balls glued and green leaves, paper leaves, glued together. Maybe a little ribbon if you want to. And that's also very nice. Another possibility, again, you cut out, have the children cut out, have them put their hand on a piece of green paper, draw it all around, cut it, leaving a long, how can I say, wrist here, along the beginning of the arm, l'inizio del braccio. And this works as the plant, the main mimosa plant. And then, of course, you glue pieces of, how can I say, wrapped yellow paper, different yellows as well, if you want to, anche diversi tipi di giallo, to make the mimosa flowers. And then you fasten them together, lo legate insieme, you tie them together with a size of a paper plate, una fette slice of a paper plate, and some yellow paper. And this is also very nice. There's all the explanation in English so that you have the words you might need to use, and in Italian to make you understand better or make the children understand better. Okay, so this was a few ideas for the Women's Day, the 8th of March. Which one did you like best, Lorella?
I like the 8th number, and also the yes, this one, and the last yes,
this one.
the paper branch, the bunch, because there are also the upper quello della torta, quello lì sopra.
Yes, so the paper.
Yes.
Both,
I liked both of this, the mimosa paper plate and also the paper bunch.
Yeah.
Because the best, the number 8, because there are new ideas. I never saw these ideas. There are really new things, easy and new things I never saw before. So they are really great.
Good, good.
Also, I think I can use, for example, the paper bunch, maybe for Easter. I swap the mimosa with the flower of peach. Maybe.
Yes.
With the pink flowers,
for the small flowers,
olive for Easter.
Exactly.
So this is a really good idea, and also I think it is very cheap, because you can buy in my school, if I wanted to do something, most of the I have to buy myself, because in my classes I've got a lot of children
don't have money.
Yes, they sometimes, for example, I give this morning a pencil, a notebook to write, because they haven't, and so I can buy these plates, and with one plate I can do, for example, 5 or 6
bunches.
Yes, for the children. So there are really cheaper and original ideas.
Yes. Bunch vuol dire mazzo. È un mazzo di mimose. Bunch of flowers è un mazzo di fiori. What else? Oh yes, if you needed to buy things very cheap and very nice for the children, there's a shop. Just a second. Caroline, dov'è quel negozio che ti fermi in via Stella a comprare le robe per bambini? Come si chiama?
Tiger, probably.
Tiger.
Near my house, I usually go there for.
Yes, Tiger, vero il negozio dove compri le cose per bambini. Tiger in via Stella, in the center of Verona. They've got a lot of things for very cheap price, very reasonable prices, very reasonable prices, and nicer things for the children. So if you have to buy them yourself.
We've got in my town, we've got, for example, another similar shops, Teddy.
Teddy, yes, Teddy is also. Is there Teddy in Italy? Because I thought it was typical of Germany and Austria.
It's new. It's new. It's this summer came this shop.
It started. It opened last summer. Wow.
It's 5 minutes from here.
From here.
Loretta, where are you from? House. Where are you from, Loretta?
Cerea.
Cerea, okay, in Cerea.
In Cerea, yes. Teddy is typical of Germany. I think it's a German chain of shops. Penso che
a lot of things, €1.
Yes, a lot of things for €1. But in Tiger, even 50 cents. Or 2 for €1, or even 2 for 50 cents. Very, very cheap prices, yes.
Perché se tipo vogliono prendere un pacchetto di sticker 64-50 centesimi e quando sei bravo trovo.
Sì, for example, per esempio, dove erano i cuoricini? Yes, for example, they've got a lot of stickers, something like 64 stickers for 50 cents. And so, for example, when a child is particularly good, wow, fantastic, you deserve a sticker, a heart for you, or a star for you, or whatever, and it costs nothing. And it's very rewarding for the children. Costano niente e per i bambini è molto sì, gratificante ricevere uno sticker a forma di cuore o di stella o di qualcosa dall'insegnante. Here they are. So 50 cents. 2 for €1. I don't know if you can buy only 1 for 50 or if you have to buy 2 for €1. But anyway, 2 for €1, and there are 64 hearts inside. And okay, there are small things, but for a child, managing to get a heart can be very motivating, you know? Per un bambino riuscire a prendere il cuore, wow, può essere molto sì, motivante. So,
I use the stamps.
Perfect, even cheaper. Once you got the stamp, it's even cheaper. Una volta che la matrice costa ancora meno.
Yes.
But yes.
They love to receive at the end of the week, for example, I give the stamp with I've got animals, for example.
Yes, animals.
Because I found these stamps. But it doesn't matter if it is a cat, a dog, a tiger. But they want a stamp. And one day I've got a child particularly always moving and said, teacher, today I want to be good because I really want the stamp.
Yes. A lively child. And can you believe it? I taught adults, and I happened to give, I can't remember what it was. Yes, maybe a stamp. I can't remember what it was now, because it was a few years ago. And adults, and once I forgot to give whatever it was I gave, and one of them came to me very, very sad and said, teacher, it was my turn to get a good stamp, and you didn't give it to me. I had, done it as a joke, but I realized it was very important, even for him, to get that stamp. It was a kind of recognition that he was doing well.
Yes.
Io lo facevo un po' così per ridere, per tenere un po' su un po' di umorismo così, e invece mi sono resa conto che per loro era proprio il riconoscimento di aver raggiunto qualcosa. C'era rimasto male quello che quella volta non gli avevo dato il... Non mi ricordo neanche cos'era, cioè, mi ricordo la sua faccia che mi ha detto non me l'ha neanche dato. E io ho pensato, ma... figurati per i bambini. Comunque, per dire, 64 cuoricini o stelline, o ci sono varie figure per 50 centesimi. Sì, per dire. Ma tante cose che costano veramente poco. So, let's go back to our... okay, so this was for the 8th of March, International Women's Day. Ah, no, I wanted to talk to you a little bit. Rita, did you like them? Which one did you prefer? Do you think you will implement one of those, do one of those with your children?
I love the number 8 because it's something really new. And I think they wrap the yellow paper, but before I like to tips with the finger with the yellow paint. So they use the finger, and after I put on the yellow balls.
Paper balls.
Yes.
If you have them do this, it's very easy, maybe 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, they can do it. So you can do both, or even this one is not too difficult to make.
Yes, and this one, maybe they can realize number 8 for pick home, no, bring home.
To bring home?
Okay, and the heart for give each other.
To give to each other, yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay.
Unfortunately, in my class, there are only 5 male and 10 female.
5 boys and 10 girls.
Yes.
4 boys, they have to work hard, but the girls can exchange, you know, this among themselves as well, ma anche le ragazze possono farle una per l'altra.
Yes, yes.
Non è obbligatorio che venga da un uomo. Yes. What do you think, Sabrina? Which one did you like the best? And
well, I think that for my class, the first class, it's better the first, the heart.
This one.
Yes. Yes.
This one.
This one. Yes. But I like very much the number 8 because it's new for me and I didn't see it before. But also I like the mimosa on a paper plate frame. I think it's simple for me.
Yeah, this is very easy, very easy. Very easy.
So it's a good idea, yes.
They're all easy, but yes, some of them are really very basic. Yeah. So who else is there? Roberta, which one did you like the best, and what do you think you will do? If you will do something?
I like number 8 very much, and I think that I will try the heart little book with them because I didn't do it for Valentine's Day. Yes. And I think that is very, very nice also for the first and the second class of primary school, not only for kindergarten children, because it's really nice. And we can also write something inside like, I love you, mother, or something like this, very simple, but nice. So I think I'll try.
Yeah. And they love painting with their fingertips. E poi gli piace tantissimo dipingere con le dita ai bambini o con le mani. What about you, Selene? What do you think?
For me, it's beautiful date because it's easy for my all children, because I have different età, I don't...
Ages, different ages, children of different ages.
Ages, exactly. So it's beautiful, it's perfect for my children.
Okay. All right. So let's go on. Then on March the 19th, Father's Day. I think we will meet before March the 19th, but we will meet too late maybe to prepare something, because the next lesson is supposed to be something like on the 14th or something like that. So it will be too late to prepare something for Father's Day. So I've decided to put it here. Ci troveremo un'altra volta prima della giornata del papà 19 marzo, però è un po' a ridosso, sarà un po' troppo vicina e quindi non faremo tanto in tempo a fare, quindi ho pensato di metterla qui. For Father's Day, why is it in here? I thought cards to color, you can print out these cards. Of course, as usual, you can make them larger or smaller or whatever you want to. And then you can print them and give them to the children to paint. They can be, individual cards or double to be folded into an opening card. That's another possibility for a card. Happy Father's Day with the ties, or this one with the shirt and the tie and the little pocket with the pants, or pictures to color. Okay, this can be cards as well, but my idea was they could be made bigger. You know, and to give them to the children to color. If they want to, they can also find maybe in their houses these little wheels and screws and whatever, and make a real heart with the glue and these little things in the middle of them, but just painting it can be okay. And that's another possibility, another idea. Happy Father's Day. These are meant to be little pictures to give to the fathers. Or a heart card, but this is made like this. In this case, okay, I'll show you. You take the usual piece of paper, fold it, but now you do not cut out half of the heart, but the entire heart. So the point will be down here, something like this. I should have done it smaller. With part of it, vabbè, insomma, come vi dicevo, sono negata. So that when it opens, it becomes double. Because once you have it, you can bend a little bit this part, and it looks like a shirt, like this. See, like this. And then you can paint or stick these things to embellish it, make it more daddy-like, farlo apparire più una roba per il papà. I've also made these parts for you if you want to print them and give them to the children to cut out and glue. Se volete, questi sono i pezzi che potete dare ai bambini da ritagliare e incollare. Ah no, era giusto prima, ok. Da ritagliare e incollare. Era giusto così. Questo. Ok? You can draw them or print these ones as well and give the pieces to the children to cut out and stick them on the heart. So that's another idea. Right. Then another idea could be a picture made with do you know paper tape? Avete presente lo scotch di carta? So with a paper tape, you write the word dad or daddy or papa or whatever you want to. And then the children can paint the sheet of paper as they like, with the hands, with brushes, with whatever they want to. And when you take out the paper tape, the writing appears. Okay, this is also very easy to do. See? Mettete con lo scotch di carta, fate la scritta dad o daddy o papà o quello che vi pare, poi i bambini ci dipingono sopra tutto quello che gli pare, con i pennelli, con le mani, come gli pare, e poi quando è asciutto ovviamente togliete lo scotch e compare la scritta. This is also very, very easy, both for the children and for you to do. Another possibility is this one. Again, the usual hands cut out, di nuovo le solite manine ritagliate, and maybe the fingers painted in a different color, magari le dita dipinte in colori diversi o whatever they like. Google eyes or simply drawn eyes, gli occhi Google o quelli fatti disegnati da loro. A pair of mustache, it's very easy to make a pair of mustache. You take the usual piece of paper, fold it in two, cut out a mustache-like form, ritagliate una forma che sembra un po' i baffi, and when you open it, these are the mustache. See. And in the same way, you can also make the ribbon. The ribbon is made like this. more or less. When you unfold it, that's a ribbon. Should have been less cut here, maybe a little bit bigger here. Let's try it again. Insomma, più o meno, more or less. Anyway, that's the idea, the ribbon. And then they can stick the mustache and the ribbon, and what comes out is a man-like face, which can represent their father. Beh. Finally, another idea is a toolbox card. This is nice because I'll make it smaller so you can see it better, because they can cut it out, and when you fold it here, it looks like a toolbox. La ritagliano, la dipingono se vogliono, e quando la piegano qua fa effetto tridimensionale, come se fosse una scatola degli attrezzi. Happy Father's Day, and they can write their names here. From Maurizio, Roberto, Pinco Pallino. Okay? So, which one did you like the best, Lorella?
I like the hand and the tools box.
The toolbox.
The toolbox.
The toolbox, and what else?
The face hand of hands.
Oh, the hand print faces.
Yes, the hand print faces. Yes. There are the most original ones, I think.
For you, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Roberta? What did you like the best? This is also quite original.
Yes, also the heart with the tools inside.
Yeah. Roberta, we can't hear you.
Sorry.
Sorry. No problems.
I like the box with the tools inside, and the daddy heart. Yes, and also that one with the tape. It's very nice. Yes, probably for me it's more difficult because in the further class and in second class they are not used to use tempere. They use it.
But they can use whatever color.
Yes,
whatever color is okay.
Yes, I like it very much, and I think that they are still they need to use how is tempera in English? I don't know.
Tempera, paint.
Tempera, paint. They still need to do it. But sometimes the other teacher, when you try to do it, look at you in a strange way, and they say, no, no, I don't know why. So I try with other colors, probably because the parents at the end of the school say, oh my God, my child is dirty sometimes.
Oh, come on, children must dirty themselves. It's only natural.
I totally agree. So I will do it, whatever. Don't care, because I like it so much. It's okay, so cute, really.
Yes, children love, making a mess of themselves with mud, with paint, with whatever,
And
with
this
water,
is the best
with whatever.
way
It's
for
their way
learn.
of exploring the world.
Yes, because they learn English. I noticed that they learn English better with, of course, a song and the painting and art in
Doing
general.
something practical.
Exactly. When we use the creative part of our brain and not only rational
Exactly.
part. So
Exactly.
I totally agree. So I will try it, no matter.
Whatever the parents may say.
Yes.
Forget about the parents. You are the expert, forget about the parents. Sei tu l'esperta in classe, lascia perdere I genitori. Okay, Selene, what's your idea? Did you like one or more of these ideas? Do you think you will use some of them? Which one did you prefer?
For the oldest, I think is perfect the daddy's heart. Instead, for the youngest,
maybe the painting here.
Yes, see, yes.
The picture
Yes,
here.
Yes.
Because they can just make a mess of the colors, and whatever they do, it comes out nice.
Exactly. It's perfect.
Yes. Rita, what do you think?
Absolutely, the paint dead.
This one?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love color, and I think they can use their hands or their fingers and tone every kind of colors.
Yeah, exactly. And they can use the colors so they like maybe a rainbow or even just a mess, and at the end it comes out all right, all the same. Yes. Sì, anche se fanno un casotto, poi alla fine viene fuori comunque bello. Sì. If you also want a little frame, you can also put some tape around so at the end a little white frame comes out as well. Okay. Se mettete anche un po' di scotch lungo tutti I bordi, alla fine togliendo anche quello viene fuori come una cornice.
Maria Pia, before I forgot to tell you something. I want to say thank you for the lesson that you showed to us on YouTube, for example, with pronomi, because it's very useful when you explain in Italian for me. So thank you very much. I will use it.
No problems. I will send you all those lessons.
Because my children said, but in Italian is the same, because if I say vai con loro, loro is the same word. We don't use another word. Like in English, we use they and them, and in Italian, we use loro. And that's it.
In that case, yes.
So I was, yes, it's true.
Yes,
but you explain in a very clear way, so thank you.
It's okay. It was meant for adults, to be honest, but it's okay. In realtà erano nati per degli adulti, ma io sono fatta così di natura, quindi...
No, but you know, in 5th class, they are very precise. Sometimes it's useful for me also.
You know what's the problem? They shouldn't translate into Italian, because if they start to translate, there are many things which can, get them confused. They simply have to learn, the things. As a matter of fact, when I explain the rules, I explain all the rules as clearly as possible. And then I tell everyone, did you understand? Anything you didn't understand? Once they say, yes, we did understand, but of course, we don't worry. Did you understand the rule? Yes. Okay, forget it now. forget it, because you don't have to think about the rule. You simply have to use it, and learn the sentences, pre-made sentences first, and then individually made sentences, original sentences, and so on and so on. This is the correct, how can
Yes,
I say?
forget about the rule. It's a good advice, because sometimes also they try to translate from Italian, and
Exactly. Once they have understood the rule and the reason why, they don't need to learn it and to think about it anymore, because they must learn to speak automatically without thinking. The rule said no. They will never be able to speak fluently if they have to stop and thinking about the rules anytime they speak. So it's important to understand the reason why, and then forget it and learn it, by using it.
For me, there are much rules also in Italian grammar when you teach Italian in classes, because sometimes children don't like reading, don't like Italian too, because teachers
it's so true.
are doing so much grammar. And I did a course. There is a study in Padua University for grammar, how to teach grammar to young students, and doctor says that children know the rules from when they are very, very little, because they learn by heart rules, and you have to not to do grammar in this old way. This is the rule, and you do the exercise, because in the when you speak, you use rules, but
you don't think about them.
Yes, and they say that most useful way to teach rules, grammar rules, are to do a sentence, for example, to write a sentence, and is why is wrong or why is right. And children are our own. They find a rule without thinking about it, and it's more interesting and most useful, and it remains in the brain more, and they like do this exercise because it's a game at the end, and they learn much more in this way. And this doctor says you haven't to go to do, for example, in a week 3 or 4 hours of grammar, but 15 minutes for lesson for grammar. It's enough. Don't
overcharge them.
Them of rules, because they at the end they will hate reading. They will hate Italian too, or writing, for example.
Exactly. That's what I told you since the beginning. Shorter lessons, which keeps up their willing to learn more. Don't wait for them to be tired, and because the next time they will not be happy to do the lesson again. So stop the lesson when they're still enthusiastic, because in that way the next time they will say, oh yes, we want to do that. If you wait for them to tire out, then the next time it will be, oh no, it was tiring. So first, and second, yes, if you have to teach them something boring like grammar, make it a game, make them try and explain why. Pretend you don't know. Look at this, how strange it is. Why is it like that? There must be a reason. What do you think? And they think of a reason, and most of the times they will be able to elicit, to discover the reason themselves. And then you can say, right, that's why, thank you very much. That's why, now I know. And they will remember it for the rest of their lives, I assure you. Otherwise, if you simply teach them blah, 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 they would simply stop listening after 10 minutes because it's too boring, you know. But if they have to discover themselves why they think, and then you might pretend they helped you to discover it. Wow, exactly, that's why. I never thought of it, you're right. And they will never forget it again. That's the way. Play, 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 basically. Anyway, then I did these nice things for you, hopefully nice, but then I thought, however, be careful with the Father's Day, because there can be children without a father for various reasons. So if you want to do Father's Day because it's nice and it's good for the children with a father to do something, give them an alternative. So before Father's Day, you can talk about, tell them about a traditional Irish figure on March the 17th, which is exactly 2 days before Father's Day, so same period. It's St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day is very, very important for Irish people. St. Patrick is their saint patron. But we don't care about St. Patrick and Irish people. But what's nice about it is the leprechaun. Ta-da! They will love the leprechaun. The leprechaun is a kind of un ometto, un folletto, and it's called the leprechaun. And it's dressed up in green, with a red bird and red hair, typical of Irish people, con la barba rossa, I capelli rossi, tipicamente irlandese, with a clove. They call it shamrock, but it's shamrock è proprio il nome di quello irlandese, il quadrifoglio. Clove sarebbe il nome inglese. Trifoglio. Ah, thank you. My daughter is telling me that shamrock è trifoglio e clove è quadrifoglio. Allora sì, controlliamo. Dov'è qua il... Ah, ecco forse la differenza. Io pensavo che quello shamrock fosse tipicamente in irlandese. Trifoglio in inglese. In inglese sarebbe clover. Clover è trifoglio in inglese. Clover. Clover. Aspetta che guardo quadrifoglio. Quadrifoglio in inglese.
In inglese sarebbe quatrefoil.
Il quatrefoil. Cioè cosa cerco? Clover. Clover in italiano.
Clover in inglese significa trifoglio.
Trifoglio, trifoglio. Ok, clover. E vediamo shamrock, allora cos'è? Shamrock in italiano.
Shamrock in inglese significa trifoglio.
Trifoglio. Shamrock e clover, tutte e due vogliono dire trifoglio. Shamrock è il simbolo, diciamo, dell'Irlanda, è il trifoglio, in realtà trifoglio, quadrifoglio, vabbè, simbolo dell'Irlanda, e clover invece è il nome generale inglese. Comunque, this leprechaun always has shamrocks or clovers because they bring good luck. He is a shoemaker. He makes shoes for the fairies and all the magical creatures of the woods. È un calzolaio, fa le scarpe per le fate, per tutte le creature magiche del bosco. And they pay him in gold, with golden coins. But of course, he doesn't really need golden coins because you know, he's a magical creature. So he collects them into a big pot and then hides the pot somewhere. The story goes that they are very, how can I say, jokey people. They like playing jokes. Gli piace, ai leprechaun piace fare gli scherzetti a tutti quanti. Sono un po', a volte anche cattivelli, fanno anche scherzetti un po' cattivelli a volte. Sono un po' così irlandesi. And if you manage to catch a leprechaun and look at him in the eyes, he must tell you the truth. So, if you ask him, where is your pot of gold? He must tell you. Quindi la leggenda dice che loro fanno scherzetti, sono difficilissimi da prendere, eccetera, eccetera, ma se riesce ad afferrare un leprechaun e a guardarlo negli occhi, lui non può mentirti. E quindi se gli chiedi dov'è la pentola d'oro, lui ti deve dire dov'è. But this doesn't mean you'll be able to find it. Ma questo non vuol dire che sarai in grado di trovarla. Because usually the pot of gold is at the foot of the rainbow. Perché di solito lui la nasconde ai piedi dell'arcobaleno. So, good luck! Quindi buona fortuna a trovare i piedi dell'arcobaleno. Sometimes he can also hide the pot of gold somewhere else. For example, there's a legend which says that a lady managed to catch a leprechaun and looked at him in the eyes and asked him, bring me to the pot of gold. Portami alla, come si chiama? Pentola d'oro. And the leprechaun brought the lady into the forest and told her the pot of gold is under the roots of this tree. La pentola d'oro è sotto le radici di quest'albero. And the lady said, oh my God, I haven't got a spade or anything to dig. Okay, I'll sign this tree with a red ribbon so that, and I'll go home, take a spade. Non ho una vanga o niente per scavare. Allora faccio un segno su questo albero, ci metto un bel fiocco rosso, vado a casa, prendo la vanga, torno e mi prendo la pentola d'oro. And to be sure not to be cheated by the leprechaun, per assicurarsi di non farsi imbrogliare da Leprechaun, she made him promise he wouldn't have touched the red ribbon. Si è fatta promettere che lui non avrebbe toccato il fiocco rosso. And so she left the leprechaun free. She went home. She took a spade, went back into the forest, and all the trees had a red ribbon on them. So she looked around and couldn't recognize the correct tree to dig under. Quindi è tornata alla foresta e ha scoperto che tutti gli alberi avevano un fiocco rosso e quindi non è più riuscita a distinguere l'albero sotto il quale doveva scavare. And so she couldn't get her pot of gold. E quindi non è riuscita ad avere la sua pentola d'oro. So this is the leprechaun. So my idea was that you could tell the children, I've also put you a link with with the leprechaun story in English, but it's more or less what I told you in Italian. We can't watch it now because I'm sure it's under copyright. So better not to watch it now. You can watch it at home. The only difference is that in this story, instead of a red ribbon, there was a blue shoe. I knew the story in the red ribbon version, but it's the same, basically. It's the same. So once you tell the children the leprechaun story, and you show them the images of the shoe and the golden coins and the pot of gold and the shamrock or clover, whatever it is, and the rainbow, and you can ask them to paint the leprechaun. So when you do something for Father's Day, you can make the children choose whether they prefer to make a father card or whatever, or something about the leprechaun. And you know what? I'm sure some of them will draw the leprechaun instead of the father. But in this way, if somebody wants to make a present for the father, they can do it. And the children without a father, they can do something funny at the same time. And they won't even realize how sad it is not having a father. If you don't show you're sorry for them, they won't feel sorry. So it's up to you, basically.
Excuse me, Maria Pia. Could you write the story for us? Because I'd like to read the story with some voices and show all the pictures. The pictures, because I think for my children is the best way to keep the words memorized. Okay.
Yes. Do you want it in English, I suppose, or English and Italian?
But it's enough in English.
Something like Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, very easy. So I try with. I like to read with the voice of the something.
Yes. I've put the link with somebody telling the story, which is what I knew, but for the difference that I knew about a red ribbon, and in the story it's a blue shoe.
The blue.
But the story is the same basically. Yes.
Okay.
I knew it as a red ribbon, but it doesn't matter. And yes, I will write it for you. Yes, no problems. So what I was telling you is, what I was telling you is that if you don't show you are sorry for them for not having a father, they will not think about it. It's like when a child falls down. If the mother pretends it's nothing, get up again, he would get up again and go on playing. If the mother goes there and says, oh, did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt yourself? The child will start crying with as loud as possible. I hurt myself, you know. So if you've got children without a father, don't worry. Do your Father's Day all the same with some alternatives, so that those without a father, sorry, can choose the alternative and be as happy as the other ones. And don't show you're sorry for them, and they will not feel sorry. If you don't show them you are sorry for, se non dimostrate che vi dispiace che loro non abbiano un padre, loro non si dispiaceranno perché vivono attraverso di voi i bambini. Quindi se gli date un'alternativa, chi vuole può fare il regalino per il papà, chi vuole può fare il Leprechaun. Io scommetto che molti faranno il Leprechaun anche se il papà ce l'hanno. So simply take it easy, and they will not suffer for anything they might miss. Prendetela alla leggera e loro la prenderanno alla leggera. Se voi non fate una tragedia, loro non ne faranno una tragedia. Quindi, because they're still young, you know, they live through you. Sono ancora giovani, vivono attraverso di voi. Se voi ne fate una tragedia, oddio, poverino, quello è senza padre, a meno che non sia appena morto, per carità, perché se è appena morto allora è un altro discorso. Ma insomma, in generale, se voi non ne fate una tragedia, loro non se ne faranno una tragedia. Se invece voi ne fate una tragedia, loro capiranno che è una cosa grave e cominceranno a fare anche loro una tragedia. Per cui ecco, tutto dipende da voi. So, if you want to, of course, do whatever you want to. Certo, fate quello che volete. Se non volete festeggiare la giornata del papà, fate a meno di festeggiarla, non c'è problema. Però è un po' triste che magari fate quella della mamma e non fate quella del papà, o viceversa, insomma. Però fate come vi pare. Ma il mio suggerimento sarebbe di farla tranquillamente, prevedendo che ci possono essere dei bambini che non hanno il papà e quindi lavorando perché quei bambini non si sentano particolarmente sfigati rispetto agli altri, ma possano fare comunque qualcosa di bello, di divertente e di altrettanto bello, insomma. E vedrete che viene fuori bene, insomma. That's my opinion. Then of course So, what do you think about all this? It's already 7 o'clock, my God. Sono già le 7 accidenti. Quickly, what do you think about all this?
I love this kind of story of Ireland. Yes.
Okay. What about you, Lorella?
Yes, I think it's very interesting, St. Patrick, for civilization, for example, to know different kind of different culture.
Yes,
so it's I think I will do St. Patrick, for example. I don't think to do Father or Mother's Day, because in my classes I've got very hard situation about families, not very.
Yes, but as I told you, they can choose. They can choose whether to do something for the father or something about the Leprechaun. You can also tell them that you will bring their card to the Leprechaun, and the following class, bring a thank you card from the Leprechaun to the children if you want to. Potete anche dirgli che portate la loro disegno, quello che faranno al Leprechaun, e la volta dopo gli portate un bigliettino con su scritto thank you from the Leprechaun, for example. Giusto perché loro possono darlo a qualcuno mentre gli altri lo danno al papà, capito? Però vabbè. Sì,
if
è bello.
They have something to take home, I think they are always happy, because when you do something, they always ask, can we take it at home?
Yes, so they're proud to show them.
Yes, because it's important to make something and to take home.
Yes. Okay.
For me.
So yes. So give it to them to take home. Yes. Because they're proud of what they did in the class, of course. They want to show their parents, especially if it came out nice, specialmente se è venuto fuori bello. Yes, what about you, Sabrina? What's your opinion?
The Leprechaun story is very interesting. I like it. And so I think I'll do it.
Yes. What about Father's Day?
If you can send us a simple version, I think I'll use it. Yes.
Yeah, I will.
I don't think to. I think that I don't celebrate
Father's Day.
Yes, because I have a child that he hasn't a father.
Lost his father.
No, he
separated.
His father
abandoned him, went away. Yes, yes.
And when he was 3 months, but he knows the story from the mother, from his mother,
Yeah.
and he is very angry.
Yeah, you know, that's the point. It's adults should be very careful what the way they, you know, show reality to their children, because when they will be grown up, they will understand how bad that person has behaved. But no need to make them suffer before they are fully, you know, conscious of all facts.
He's a lively child.
Yeah. Anyway, but yes. What about you, Roberta? What do you think?
I like both. So I think that I will leave the children
Free to
choose. Yes.
About father's painting or whatever.
And I totally agree. Sometimes it's very important to don't dramatize, don't overthinking, because they really they feel you, not only listen you. So if you feel awful with something, they will feel awful too. So I think that we have to protect them also with our
yes,
le nostre proiezioni. I don't know
yes,
how to say
exactly,
it in English.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I told from the beginning. Don't worry if you make a mistake in your pronunciation, whatever. Don't worry, it's okay. Be relaxed, enjoy your English class.
Yes, this is funny because the first time when you told it to us, I don't realize how much true is it is. But with time, I realize
experience among the children, yes, you can see how they absorb your emotions, good
yes,
or
and
bad.
also I like when they said for example last week, oh teacher, you made a mistake, and I said okay, whatever, it's okay, make mistakes. If I don't make mistake, I don't learn. So
exactly,
it's okay.
everybody makes mistakes.
For let me know.
Yes, exactly. Everybody makes mistake. It's the way you learn, you know. Whatever you learn to walk, you fall down, get up, try again, fall down again, get up, try again. It's how you learn. So It's good to make mistakes.
So they learn that they can make mistakes too, and nothing happening. So
exactly. And it's a great lesson also for their future, you know, because I don't know why people are so stressed about and so frightened of making mistakes. It shouldn't be like that. Anyway, Rita, what about you? Your opinion?
I really agree with Selena because I have two children in my class, and they're both mother tongue because the father of one and the mother of the other are English. And sometimes one has more tolerance, but the other, you don't have to say, I remember I say minus and not minus. You have to say minus. Okay. But it's not important. I make a lot of mistakes every time.
Doesn't matter. Everybody makes mistake.
Yes, and we have to learn from our mistakes. But I say every day we have to enjoy us. Our school have to be funny, and I want to go home with smile. And you have to stay. Well, we have to stay in. Come si dice? Star bene.
Yes. Yes.
Because the best way to learn is through our feel. So if I feel good, I can learn good.
Yes, you can learn well. Yes, exactly. Yes, and life can be nice if you wanted, and good if you wanted it to be good. If you keep complaining and blah, 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 life can be horrible. But the same lifestyle can be, horrible or wonderful according to how you want it to be.
Yes.
And that doesn't mean you don't see, the difficulties or the good things or the bad things, but it's the way you approach them,
Yes, we have a lot of rules, and it's true, but we have to enjoy. The first of all is our happiness.
Exactly.
There were a song, old song of Jarabe de Palo, said, dipende, da che punto il mondo tutto dipende. It's true.
Yes,
it's true, exactly. Ok, Selene, do you want to add something? Vuoi aggiungere qualcosa? Not particularly.
No. Non riesco a dirlo in inglese, cioè è una bella idea fornire un'alternativa.
Yes, it's a good idea to give an alternative choice. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
It's a good idea to give an alternative.
Alternative, yes. Choice.
Yes. Right. Alternative. It's a good idea to give an alternative. Yes. So sorry, it's already, I don't know, 12 past 7. Sorry. Have a good fortnight. I will send you all the material and everything, and I will write the Leprechaun story for you.
You have to sign us to our presential.
Oh, good. Right. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I always forget. How silly of me. Always forget. Per fortuna che c'è la Lorella, se no io ogni volta...
Poi c'è una ragazza del nostro gruppo che ha scritto nel gruppo che dovrà esserci domani anziché oggi. Non so come deve essere segnata questa ragazza.
Ah, vabbè. Aspetta, possiamo spegnere, scusate, staccare